Hi, this is Gail. Welcome to my channel. Okay, this is part 2 of creating a journal cover from packaging. And this happens to be an envelope. We have the inside to decorate. We have done the outside cover. And now we have the inside. So what I did to save some time is I gathered some materials. I did find this print, which I felt like went pretty well with the front. Yeah, I think it goes good. So, and I went ahead and I did score the paper where it's going to bend. And what I did was, these were two 12 by 12 pieces that I am working with, and I decided to let one piece go from the left edge all the way over as far as it would go. And so it went the 12 inches, but this envelope, remember, is 13. So then I cut a second piece, which will cover from here, and I felt like it should definitely cover the bend in here. So I made it big enough that it would cover that, and then go under this page, this piece so it isn't going to buckle at the bend. That's my hope anyhow. Then I went ahead and I cut a pocket for the inside, and then I went ahead and did the, what's it called? Yeah, the scoring. Now, I will say that my concern is that these are both cardstock. Maybe it's going to be too thick. You know, sometimes when I make these, I actually put a file folder inside to give it thickness, but with the cardstock on the inside and the outside, I don't think it will be an issue at all. Now, the other thing to consider is, do I want this pocket to be something that I can access? And the answer is no. If I decide that I want to be able to use this like a pocket, then I'll slit it up here at the top, and then I can slide things in from the top. Okay? Because you're going to have your ties here, and I don't know. I just think it's too bulky and too much. So, I am going to pull this off, and you have to look at my nasty mat for a minute. Ah, gracious. This is yucky. There. Okay, so putting this on, making sure I catch the seams really well, or the folds, I should say. It seems like you never have enough Fabri-Tac. When you start using it, it goes through quickly. Okay. So, and we're going to put this down. Make sure we get it moved into place before it totally adheres. It looks like it might be a hair short, but we're going to be distressing, so none of that's going to show. Okay, got that on there. Pardon my reach and my squeaky chair. This was my son's chair. He got rid of it because of the squeaking, got himself a new one. And this one was far more comfortable than the new chair that I bought, so I like it. Okay. Now, I'm going to take my little fussy cut scissors and go around here. There's a bird outside just making a ruckus. We got about 4.5 inches of snow yesterday, and I have to admit it was rather pretty coming down. But it did close some schools and there were some power outages. So, okay, just going to work that up gently. Was off. Gee whiz, how come I'm so off? That's better. Then it'll go this way. Easier. Anyhow, I don't know if it doesn't have to be like super distinctive, does it? Okay, and before I move on to the other part, woo, everything's a-fallen. Let's go ahead and put my eyelid in. Now I could just eyeball it to see where half is. Okay, let's say it's 9, so, but it's actually 10, so here's 5. I'm going to put it about there. Okay, just pencil marked it. Going to go in with my Crop-A-Dile, and if you don't have one of these, I'm sorry. These just make it so much easier to do this thing. Okay, there's that. Now this goes in. Have I forgotten anything that goes over there? Nope, I can go ahead and do this. Now, the way I have watched videos on how to do it is, I then have the part with the prong up above, and I try to get that inside that, and then press down, and voila, it's done. If you don't have one of those, I'm telling you, it's so helpful. What you're seeing me pull over are possible ties, and I can't decide. This is where I wish I was streaming and you could help me decide better. So, I'll show you the possibilities in a minute. Let's go ahead. I feel like this is lifting up in a couple of spots. So, let's get that. Hope everybody's doing well today. hope you're having a nice sunny day, like we are here today. That's good. Okay. So now, and I do think I'm going to go ahead and sew all around this as well. So make sure my writing is in the correct upright position, and it is. Okay, so I'm going to start over on this side gluing, and just glue in phases. I watched the Stamperia live stream this morning, and oh my goodness, what fun was that. I am so enjoying their streams and all of the neat things that they do. And if you haven't had a chance to catch them, and you're at all into mixed media, you will want to watch. They are incredible. It was kind of fun for me because the moderator was speaking Spanish mainly to the artist. And so being a retired Spanish teacher, I got to listen to them and understand and respond in the comments in Spanish. So that was kind of fun too, I admit. But if you're not Spanish, you might have struggled understanding what they were saying. But let's be honest, watching what they do is really what you want anyhow. At least for me, I'm a very visual person. When it comes to doing crafts, I want to see it. Telling me about it doesn't work nearly as well as showing me. So, just making sure I glue a lot over here where we have all these seams and things. And then I'm going to lay that part down. And then got some glue. You know I hate it. Hate it. That's what causes a nice mess on your mats. I need to put my glass mat back up here. That doesn't look as nasty. It's a little easier to clean as well. This does not clean up well at all, this mat. Because it's not meant for what I'm using it for, I'm sure. Okay. And now let's do the last piece. And I know it goes that far, so I'll do to there first and then double check just how far over it does go. Make sure I put a lot in the overlap. Here, over here, down here. Yes. Glue it in, glue it in. And I got a little over here that I didn't want to. So, looks like I got a lot over where it doesn't belong. Ugh, now it's on my fingers. I hate it. Ugh. 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 Okay. I can't help it. I just can't stand that on my fingers. gets all over my hand. Don't know what it is about that feel, but it's just disgusting to me. Okay. I'm good for now. I want to get that up before it leaves a terrible mess. There, gone. No one will ever know but me and you. Yeah. I don't know what dug into this paper, but on both pieces right here, it kind of looks like a tooth mark, or two teeth marks, and I'm kind of thinking that might have been my cat. He likes to bite on stuff, and if my papers are where he can get to them, he does sit beside them and chew. He's chewed the corners off of some of my papers on me. He's quite a stinker. But since the feral cats have been around the outside and he sees them and tries to play with them through the sliding glass door, he seems to have become more loving. Maybe he's worried I might just adopt one of them and leave him by the wayside. Okay, now these two papers are from the same die lot, but as I look at them, they were in the same paper pad, but this one definitely looks like it has a little more purple in it than this one to me. But maybe it's just the lighting, eh? Okay, so there. I do like that. I think that goes well. What do you think, huh? Did I do okay? All right, so now I do want to put the pocket in. And when all of this is dried, I am going to, see, the pocket would only go as far as the 12 inches. So it doesn't go all the way over there, but it's okay. Alrighty. So let's see here. I think I would like to put some down in this part, because we want that to stick down, and this is where our signature is going to go. I'm not sure how many signatures, whether it's just one or two. Then I want the sides and the bottom. And once it's all dried, I am going to sew it. So, yeah. Okay. Probably would have been good if I could have gusseted that pocket, but just wasn't going to happen, right? Didn't have enough left to gusset it. Oopsie, that's sliding around a bit. Okay. Okay. There. Now, before I do anything else, I want to put the lid on my Fabri-Tac. Pull this off. Just gets so gunked up so quickly. Okay. And then I'll show you. I want to distress all around my edges. Now I've chosen Faded Jeans. So we'll see how that goes. Okay. And let's do it over here. Go around here. Just want to get rid of that manila color. You know, because you can kind of see it on the edges there. And this just helps to get rid of it. I'd rather see a blue. Looks like I'm running out of ink. Yeah, you can join the Stamperia Facebook group, which I want to say it's Stampers Worldwide. And then you get notifications. But here lately, they've been doing live streams every day with all kinds of different artists, and it's just been phenomenal. Love every minute of it. Learning all kinds of stuff. I know many of you probably are familiar with Antonis, or Antoni. I think he has an S on the end of his name. Anyhow, he's done some projects. Just cool stuff. And they have this new transparent paste that they're using that's just so cool. So, have to go and see what I can find online. That transparent paste, from what they said, is not available in the States yet. So, and Stamperia is a Spanish company, I believe. It's a Spanish name for sure, so. Okay. I think I will do this. I wasn't going to, but just in case the paper cracks at all. And that will cover. See, it's kind of cracked a little bit there. And I don't want that to show. And that's just what happens sometimes. Over here, that one looks fine. Okay. I'm kind of liking that. Kind of really like this paper. I can't remember who makes this one, this paper pad, but it's pretty doggone cool. Okay. So, next thing, I have the lace for the spine. Now I could put a piece of, muslin or something there if I wanted. Just that thing looks so nasty, but I felt like the lace might be neater. I always have trouble determining. I think that's the correct side. And what I was thinking is, well, bring it around and on the inside as well. And we'll have it meet down here in the pocket. I've got it overlapping quite a bit. It won't need to do that so much, but slide it down some. Yeah. It's hanging up there. Okay. All right, like so. Okay. So I'm going to do the other side first. So, yeah, let's just see where it lays, kind of equidistant on either side. Okay. There. Again, things don't have to be absolutely perfect. It's nice if they are, but they don't have to be, really. Sometimes we get so hung up on the perfection that we forget to have some fun. Okay. And I say that because I am a perfectionist. See, I don't like that glue shining through there, but there's really not a lot you can do about that. It is what it is, so to speak. Okay. Oh, piece of red thread. We don't want that shining through. Okay. Now, where am I going to cut it off? Okay. I'll do that right there. There's my little scissors. I like my little fussy cut scissors for things just like this. Okay. And now, okay, good deal. So, now we have that. I'm going to want to go over there and double check. Kind of, let's let that. Where's my little roller? Right here beside me. Okay. And now I want to go over here because I see I didn't get all the way, oopsie, to the edge here. Okay, down there. Okay. And now, okay, so we got that. Oops, what's that? Piece of paper. Okay, so now I have this and this, and I want to distress my picture. This comes from Artie Mae's. It's the Iris Cat. Okay. She's just so cute. Now, I have that, and I want to put it on that, and it's almost too short, but I'm going to make it work at this point. Okay. I think it's good enough, right? Okay. And I want to see what that's going to look like. I have to remember the flap's going to be there. So I want to put her maybe like so. Okay. Maybe even down a little bit. And I have this that I thought was really pretty. I don't think I want it down that far though. I'm just worrying about placement right now, not much else. Yeah, I think it's gotta go back up here. Okay. And I could put this down here on the bottom. And then I could put journal up there. Let's see. I have this hardware. And I could put something like that up here. If I put that there, the stone here, and then that up there. Is that weird to put it over there? I feel like it is. Okay. Then we put that there. So I'm going to get two little bread. Oops, there's two breads. I'm going to set them up here because I have a tendency to lose things. And then I did have some things printed off, but let me double check here. Oh, it just is always something, isn't it? Okay. And if I decide this is too much down here, but I really do kind of like it down there. And then it covers up that other piece is maybe a tad too short, right? Plus it pulls in the lavender that's there. Okay. So let me real quick fix this. I am typing, as you might hear. So because I am going to have to print this off because I don't know where my papers are that have this on it. And I don't want to spend forever looking for it. So let's just give this a whirl, shall we? I hope that means it's going to print it. Okay. And I have a problem in that now, if I want to put this in, I'm going to have that poking through over here. And I don't know that I want that to happen. So I wonder if there's any way. Nope. But not really a big problem because I can just put the breads and then glue. So I'm okay. Let's see how this works. Perfect. Oh, yes, indeed. Perfect. Okay. So, let me cut this out. See some of my favorite words on there. Persnickety, serendipity. Focus, that's kind of my word for this year, focus. Tranquility, serenity, persnickety. I love that word. I don't know why, but I do. Okay. So it doesn't need to be that big now, does it? It needs to be big enough to be able to be glued down under there. And I think that will work. Yeah. Okay. So let's do it. Let's glue it. Oh, yeah, because we're just gluing the paper in. Then we'll put the brads on. And we're going to kind of do the same thing with the brads. We're going to glue them down. Oops. Here we go. I just wanted to go hair this way. Just a hair, come on. Okay. Ugh, no, sticky all over again. Ick, ick, ick. Okay. Then I'm going to go ahead and put my brads in. Open them up. Oopsie, don't want to push on that too hard. And I can move them that way. And that way. And then I'll glue them down and they'll be fine. In fact, let's glue that one down right now because it's going to keep moving if I don't. My jewelry tools would be quite handy right now. Let's see if I have anything that will work. This might work. Just to scrunch it down a bit more. That may or may not keep it, but okay. Just a little bit will do it. Okay. We're going to spin it around. I have to bite the bullet and put my hands in the glue. Ugh. There. That'll keep it out of the way, okay? Then I'll do the other side. Okay. What is it, Rachel from Roxy Creations? She calls herself the Baji Crafter. Well, I sort of call myself the Crappy Crafter sometimes. Because, yeah, I feel like it. Just, you know how sometimes things just seem so messy. Now, see, that one's just did fine. I don't know why that other one wouldn't. Okay. So okay, now that's ready when I'm ready. And I don't know, I could add a little distressing. Let's see. I do have some butterflies as well. I found there were some quotes I thought might work if I wanted. Let's see here. Every flower is a soul blossoming in nature. Really like that. To plant a garden is to believe in tomorrow. That one has to be, yes, if I'm going to use a quote, that's going to be it. Okay. Oh, FedEx. I hope FedEx is here to my house. Whoop whoop. That would mean my Michael's order is here. And that's some organizational things I've been waiting on. Okay, good enough. That just makes it a little junkier looking. Okay, so that's done and ready. Okay, so next part. And I have buttons if I want to use them as well. I have butterflies. I have a quote. And I feel like it would be helpful if this was shot and I could see what I'm going to have to work with here. So let's do that just for the time being. Okay, so now I see okay. Yeah, this piece of fabric was real wonky. So that right there. There. Ugh, I have stuff hanging off my fingers. Gross. Okay. Like I said, the crappy crafter. Just let's do that so we can get it to sit down and stay in one place. Well, FedEx is gone. I didn't see where they went. And my doorbell isn't working, so doesn't have to be a lot because I'm going to have the card over top of it. And it's okay. Now, the other thing I have to decide is, but I think I know the answer to this. Is this going over top or below? It's stuck. There. Okay, well, let's cut it first. And then we'll decide. Okay. It's a little easier to work with when you don't have the whole wad there. Okay. So, do I want it dangling on top? Or do I want it beneath? I actually think beneath, right? Okay, so get the half of it down. Gracious. Now we'll get the other half. Yeah. Okay. There. Guess I don't know. Just a little bit there. Okay. So it dangles just a little bit there. Alrighty, now, dun da da dun, then this will go just like so. I hope I haven't forgotten anything. Oh, that was a big glob. Came off there. Okay. Now, kind of thought something like that. Right up against that braided part. There. It looks uneven, but that's the way the frame is on it. It's kind of a funky looking frame. Okay. I don't know, maybe that braided stuff is too much. What do you think? Is it too much? It's a little late. Yes, it is, in all honesty. This quote could go over here, couldn't it? I really like that quote. Let's see. Ooh, kind of got a lot of blue on there, didn't I? Oh well, I'm doing it everywhere. It's this goofy thing. It's so falling apart. It's not very helpful. Where do I want to put it? Up there? Ugh. Okay, so I have this and this, or I have this and this. I really don't like the color of these, although they do kind of match the blue in there. And let's see. I don't like that blue. And I'm thinking it could kind of go up here with a little butterfly like so, couldn't it? Yeah. Kind of feel like that's what needs to happen to that. I have my buttons and I have to decide if I want to use them. Oops, that's just sliding around. Oops, I didn't colorize the edges on that. Just to get rid of that weight. That's all. Okay. I could have put that on something to make it stand out a little more, I suppose. But didn't think of that soon enough. I hate the shadows. Can't see what I've got going on at all. Okay. There. That brings attention to it. Alrighty, now, let's see here. It's kind of hard, I don't want to. Okay, I think I can get rid of that now. And let's see here. What can I do next? I have, okay, here we go. I have 3 buttons. And I could do that. And that, and that. Down the side. And then, oh, here it is. I'm like, where did that big button go? I could put the butterfly in the center. Or I could put it up here. Or I could put it over here. I feel like if it's over there, it might get in the way of that, even though it'll be glued down. I don't know why, with her head tilting that way, I feel like it should go there. So, I think that's what I'll do. Hope that's okay. Okay. And I may think about this and do more later. Sometimes I keep looking at things and I'm like, it needs something. What does it need? And then I go back in and I change it. Yeah, I can tell this bottle's going down pretty quickly. Okay. There. Now, oopsie, it's stuck to me. Oh, Lordy. Okay, so I need to put this on, and I'm not going to be changing the title or anything on this, so and if this doesn't work, to keep it glued down, I'll use Glossy Accents And I'm just going to eyeball it. And I'm going to put these off for a second so I can hold this up and look. Yeah, that looks good. Oopsie. I think I better put something underneath there. Yeah. And I have something to push on. There we go. Till that totally adheres. I think that's turning out cute. Okay, I think that's good. Now, I just have to thread a needle and that to put these on, but I think I'm going to do that off camera, and I'm just going to leave it like that. And then I'll do that off camera and then show you the finished product. Because if I have to sew, it could be, I don't really want to sew. I just want to leave a thread up in there. But that'll take some time, and I don't feel like doing that right now on camera, because my fingers are sticky and icky, and I know when it comes to threading a needle, I will have issues, because I always do, because I can't see worth the darn. Okay, so now, I really like that. Now what we have to decide is our ribbon to tie around. So it's going to go in here, and then it's going to tie around like so. So let's audition them. Okay, so there's that one. Then I have that one. This one to me matches better. So that wins over that one. Okay. That one's gone bye-bye. Now, then I have these alternatives. I have this one, and I have this one. I don't think this one, so that helped. So now I'm down to 2. So which one will it be? Will it be this one or the beige one? Beige one's kind of boring, right? Okay. Done and done. So, what I'm going to do, kind of need to see how much I need, because it's going to go in here, and then it's going to go around, and then it's going to tuck underneath, but sometimes they go around twice, don't they? So I feel like I might as well use the whole thing. Okay, so if that's the case, then that way I can tie a little bow or hang a little dangly or whatever, right? Okay, so now I have to get it up in there. That's what I said. Oh, look at that. That was fast. Get out of here. There. And now I'm going to pull them through. Look at how gross my fingers are now. Sorry, it's icky. Can't stand it. Okay. So there, that's why we put the island in it. Because that's going to take, it's going to have a lot of pressure on it. And I always make chunky monkeys. So we know there. And then we tuck it under and over, something like that. And then I think I'll put some charms on it. Yeah, I kind of like that. Except for there she is. I should have looked at that when you can see her. Okay, now I do have like some flowers and things. Like I have this, I don't like that. I have something like this that I could put down here. You know, you just start wondering how much is too much, though, right? I mean, it's a journal, and it's a cover, and I don't really need it to be bulky. There's that color. I didn't know. That's not a very pretty color anyhow. Okay, so we can rule that out. Then, to me, it's kind of like, there's that color, which to me is the color. But the question is, do we need it? Do we need it? Let's see, let's untie this and see. Do we in fact need to have this here? We're gonna have, well, if I haven't lost them already, we're gonna have these, boom, boom, boom. Do we need the flower there? That's going to kind of mess up my little quote. And it says, in case you can't read it, Iris in a country garden politely said, "I beg your pardon, but I'm from Surrey, France, you see, and my real name is Fleur de Lis." So if I put this here, then I might lose some of that. I do have a little one. I have that one. I kind of like that one. I think I'll put that one. And then I'm done. I don't think I need to put a lot more. Okay. There. Make sure I can read everything. That's it there. Yeah. There. That's cute. I like that. And then I'll put those after I sew the thread in. And I thought these were just too big and too purple, right? This sort of ties in the blue and the purple, I felt. Okay, well, so there you have it. This is our journal. I do have like something like this I could put on either side. I just think it's too much. I have these. Too much. And then there's these, which I really like that. It could go up here above. Yeah, no. It's not going to fit up above. It could fit underneath. But do I need it? Not really. Would it be pretty to have something over here since there's nothing? Yes and no. I don't think I need it. It's okay. That's for when we get to the pockets inside and if I want to decorate any. And then, of course, there are these. But again, that's going to add bulk, so I think I'm done. Yeah, I think I'm done except for that. So, there you have it. There is our cute little journal cover. That's why it's upside down. It's sliding there. Out of packaging. I hope you like it. I hope if you're doing one, you'll ask questions if you have any in the comments below. And I hope you're having fun with that. And as we progress, at some point, I will make this into a real life journal with a signature and papers and everything else. Just not right away. Okay, thanks for stopping in. Go out there and create something, make some art, find your joy, and have some fun. And until next time, bye-bye.